Let's get right into it. Pepe holders, welcome back to the channel. Pepe has fallen and reclaimed that fifth zero. I want to share with you guys some of my insight. We're going to look into the metrics, what Pepe is doing on the charts, and I'll kind of tell you guys what I'm doing as we move forward in this gloomy market, right? The overall crypto market is in the red. We're down almost 4% in the total market cap as we look at the crypto landscape. I'll share with you guys my thoughts and what I'm doing with the frog as we talk about my crypto in this video, and hopefully you guys are all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. If you all are new here, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us. We do talk Pepe every single day, so I appreciate you all tuning in, and let's get right into it. Okay, so this is what we're looking at, right? As we look at the chart here in the top 100, you can see it's a sea of red. And Pepe has given back that fifth zero, now trading at 509953, ever so slightly, but still down 11.8% on the day. Wish it was some positive news that I was sharing with you guys right now, but unfortunately, where we're at, it's been a rough one, okay? It's not been a good little stretch here as we look at the week, down 20.9%, giving back almost 27.6%. But there is a silver lining, okay? We're going to talk about Pepe at these current levels. We'll get down into it. Like I said, guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us. Also, if you do want to trade crypto, if you are a leveraged trader out there, take advantage of my link for BTCC. Not only are you able to trade spot on this exchange, but you also get 10% bonus on your first time deposit. So if you're not using BTCC currently, check them out. Link down below. 40% off your trading fees as well. And that's kind of where this is one of the hottest promos in the game. If you are a leveraged trader out there, no VPN KYC necessary. Just understand their terms and conditions and run it through your due diligence before you trade it, start any trading on BTCC. Okay, so if you want to get started, links are down below. But let's get back into the news. Okay, so we are going to use the trading view here as we pull up the frog, and I'll share with you guys kind of what these red candles have illustrated. And as we look at the kind of descending trend line that I have drawn here on your screen right now, guys, we have pretty much done it. We're right on that last moving average. Otherwise, we'd be trading all four right below not only the 20 to 50 and the 100 and 150 as it relates to the SMAs. And it is something where as much as downturn as we're having, still not flashing momentum down on the trading indicator. So that's kind of giving way to my thought right now on how I'm approaching this, okay? There's two ways that you can look at Pepe, okay? First being, okay, this is a crypto that's dead. It's a meme coin that's run out of steam. Or otherwise, you could take the argument and look at Pepe and saying that this is a $4.17 billion crypto, okay? And right now we're trading at a little bit of a discount, okay? Just a little less than a week ago, okay? A little less than a month ago, Pepe was trading upwards almost at that 4017 mark, and that's roughly about 40% discounted from that time period. So that's the other way to look at it, okay? And that's kind of how I'm viewing it, right? I have bought Pepe and traded Pepe a lot higher than this. It is a crypto that I look to kind of get in where we do have some upside, and I do think that if we do continue this trek where we get Pepe down back by the 507, 508, that's kind of an insane little discount we have, okay? I think that the next resistance that we are looking at, I think this is something where if we do break back out, I think that the bulls can reclaim the charts. I think that we would see the possible emergence of a bullish cross. The whales may be out for now, but I don't think this is something where they're looking to be out for good. I believe in the long term of Pepe, okay? I'm a big believer of the Matt Fury narratives, the comics, and quite frankly, guys, I know it sounds silly, but this is very similar to what happened, okay, back on May of this year, okay? Pepe was essentially, you could have got it at its low point, down at the 506, 507, and then from there, essentially more than doubling as Pepe was trading upwards of the 401617. So I think right now the market is full of volatility. I think that we are seeing a lot of ebbs and flows, a lot of peaks and valleys. And if you're looking at this chart over the last 3-4 months that I'm showing you guys on your screen on the daily view, it doesn't look good, but I don't think it's anything bad, right? I think that we're just trading, and I don't have that crystal ball. I'm not going to tell you guys, hey, July 7th, we're going to see Pepe trading at X X amount of zeros, we're going to be at this value. That's not how it works, but we're going to put the work in, and I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts. And let's talk about some of the numbers. But what I'm telling you in this video is the way that I'm handling my Pepe is I'm waiting for a dip. If we get Pepe close to the 506, 507, I will be buying Pepe at that insanely cheap level, because even if we don't do anything significant, I still think that getting that value, Pepe, if we do see a breakout and we get back over 402, that's a quick 4 or 5x, okay, in my personal opinion, that Pepe could make in just a few months. It's the summer, it's a lull. This is kind of when the smart money is buying. However, in this current market that we're trading in, the whales are kind of losing that appeal, okay? So I want to share with you guys kind of the whale activity as we look at kind of the sell-off that has been surmounted. Now, for those of you that are new, whale transactions are indicated by $100,000 or more. That has significantly increased over the last 30 days. And this is something where we look into what you would call either a buy or a sell, formation of a top or bottom. But I think that right now, within the selling pressure that we're seeing within Pepe, I think these are potential sell-offs by the Pepe whales. And what we're looking at is the on-chain data that will kind of lend to the conversation of fear within the Pepe market, okay? Derivatives, the futures, right? It changes pretty much just like this, but we have seen a decline in the open interest by 5.7%, now sitting at 483 million. And just over the last 24 hours, we have seen liquidations over $2.28 million in longs compared to the 486,000 in short liquidations, okay? What that means, though, as traders, is we have seen that long to short ratio down to 9.3, and that's something whereas we are below 1, that kind of reinforces the bearish conversation, okay? But what I'm talking about, guys, is just simply value, all right? I just firmly believe that Pepe is not going to be gone and forgotten. Yes, there may be a case to be made that the volume is not real. Yes, there may be a case saying the whales are out for now. But I think that anytime that we can get Pepe at that 506, 507, and you missed the boat maybe when it was trading at 402, or you own Pepe a little bit higher than that, right? Maybe even all-time highs you bought into Pepe. It does kind of give way to that argument that you can lower that cost basis, you can add to that position, and if Pepe does rebound, which I do think it will, that's a very significant entry point that we could be having here at the 506, 507 territory, okay? Not financial advice. I'll never tell you guys to buy or sell crypto. You got to do what's best for you and your financial journey, but as we look at the frog, that's kind of how I'm playing it, okay? And I'll leave this chart up here as we continue this talk, because the big question you're going to ask yourself is, well, okay, well, how long will Pepe kind of trade on this level, okay? I don't have that crystal ball, but what we have coming this week, we do have the Fed minutes. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a dovish stance with interest rates, may send the market kind of roaring back. But right now, guys, we've been here all before. This is purely, in my opinion, this is Israel, Iran. It's conflict in the Middle East. It's the thought. Anytime you say, those magic words, right? You could say impeachment, you could say recession, you can say World War III. Anytime you say those three words or those three kind of events that can take place, it can really impact the market and add volatility. And right now, you got to ask yourself, if you had $100,000 in Pepe, you were a Pepe whale, would you just be holding, riding it out and waiting? Or are you going to hedge some of that and just kind of continue to trade based on what you feel is right? And I think that's kind of where we're at, right? Retail, we can kind of afford to kind of ride this one out. Maybe we're not the most traders based on volume. Maybe we're not going to trade every single day. There's a lot of different arguments that you could be made, but whales, they're trading every single day, minute by minute. And I think that as you look at this, essentially, these sell-offs, in my opinion, we're kind of just mitigating risk, okay? If there is a further conflict that breaks out within Iran and Israel, then yeah, you don't want to be owning Pepe Coin, okay? But we have seen kind of altcoins, meme coins, taking some solace. They get kind of, people find them as refuge in heavy times of volatility at times. But guys, I think Bitcoin's holding the line. We have seen, oil's down per barrel. I mean, this is a very serious macroeconomic event taking place within the Israel-Iran conflict. And Pepe's just kind of taking it off the chin, okay? But outside of that, as we look at it, it is bearish. All the metrics are going to be bearish momentum. You could talk about the chalk and money flow. You could talk about the RSI. But I do think that this is something where you look at all of these biases, right? Everything looks bearish. But I will tell you guys, when the market shifts, I would personally love to be owning Pepe at a price tag around 507. That's just how I feel about it. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think? Are you buying the dip for Pepe? Have you forgot about it? Have you moved on? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as we get out of here. But I appreciate you guys giving me a couple minutes of your time. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe down below. And also be sure to check out BTCC if you want to start trading on that exchange. The link is down below in the description. All right. So appreciate it, guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.